Mango Weasel. Was geht ab? Hello? Hello? Original certified Swiss grandparents. Gigi. Bro, last night I gained hard and long, 10 hours. And then I almost felt like I'm dying. But I did also drink like 5 coffees and smoked 20 cigarettes. And then I drank 1 beer also, which I don't know. Doesn't help, I guess. That look though, and I feel like I know that woman from somewhere. No idea though. And you look, how can they sell quality like this? Definitely look like a hobo with that. Hobo. Damn, did you watch a little bit of I Show Speed in Africa? Definitely interesting. And today they went with the boat also, and it was a little bit not 100% safe. And they were at the tribe, and in this tribe you can have as many women as you want. And 1 wife costs up to 17 cows. And you can have a girlfriend also. And then when your mother dies, your oldest wife is like the new boss of the wives. That's pretty interesting. And also if they do this, then it's fine, you know, then it's normal. But if we would do it, oh no, oh no. Madeline, what's up? Random cabin over there. Kinda cool, I guess. And yeah, it's fucking sunny, which I guess is nice, but it's still cold, so yeah. Oh damn, the water frozen. And yeah, I hope here, ah shit, best spot occupied. But it can be nice here, the wall warming you up a little bit. Ta-da! Then I can't wait for God of King to come and say, "Oh, why are you not up the mountain?" Why doesn't he go up the mountain? I don't know. Have to be careful with raging. Yesterday also I had like a new viewer, and then I was angry, but mainly at myself. But after that, they didn't chat anymore. It was some German. That's always sus. You never know what you get. Sometimes they also have like triple illusion. Fireworks art, I guess, kinda almost. Pretty disgusting and probably not good for nature. Oh, look over there's the special ducks. They're rare spawn. They're not always here. They're slightly different, but they also dive down. They look like pretty cool also. See, now they're all gone. Oh, fuck. Oh no, that's a different one. It's just a normal spawn. Where did they all go now? See, they all dive down and now they're gone. Oh, there one came back. I wish I had like a better camera for this, but they have like these huge eyes. They look kind of weird. They're probably not real. They're probably spy ducks. Just say down there again, like, imagine being able to fly and to swim very well. That's pretty cool. I guess in a way we can do it also, but not with our body. Oh man, it's too cold for everything. Should have brought like warm drinks. Not only. Come on. No, they're changing their clothes. These people are doing the ice bathing, I think. Oh my god. It's crazy. But ever since I watched that Finnish stream where people went into the water in Finland, that's kind of crazy also. But how cold can the water even get? It can't get too cold, right? Otherwise it would freeze. So it's basically warmer inside the 0-degree water than outside. -13, Finland. And they went in there like it's nothing. So I don't know. I'm split again if it's good or not. I kind of believe it's not good. But cold showers maybe. Just like slowly get used to it, then it's fine, so to speak. But I'm pretty sure it's still taxing. But it's a cool thing to be able to do. And yeah, you definitely would feel less cold outside than me, for example. I would assume. But yeah, classic ice bath talk. Oh no, I can't film over there. They're like changing clothes. Jesus. Yeah, I miss those times. No shirt on the lake. I kind of like that emote also. It's pretty good. It's pretty well done. Franklin Turtle did it. The real. 10 streak. Oh, nice. Oh no, Merlin has gotten a new competition. This is Briens Lake, the one on the east. There's so much bird poop. I only realize now, like on the wall. Something greenish under the water. It's probably just from fishing. Can't recognize what it is. But yeah, probably trash. These people actually doing it. Yeah, it's pretty nice, but not really warm. Although the sun slowly warms me up a bit, gotta say. It's just these bloody ice swimmers, always destroying the mood. Kinda joking, kinda not. Let's find out. I missed my speaker, but it's nice that we don't have copyrighted problems, or not too much. No, 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 no. It's also cold to do anything.
Bombardiro crocodilo.
Bombardilo crocodilo. Man, that's almost old now. It's crazy. But 6.7 still fresh. By the way, if anybody's hating on 6.7, I don't get it. I mean, it's okay to not like it, but to hate it. No, no, no. Hello, Robin. Well, it's funny how the water makes almost this effect of moving. Yeah, there's not much to understand. It's just like you either know it or not, you know. It's just from like that video, and it's just kind of like funny, and it's kind of like an insider. Like people who don't know it, they don't get it, but everybody else just like giggles, I guess. I mean, maybe I didn't understand it, but I think really that's about it. It's just the internet feeling. It's like the internet hive mind. It's like that's just how it works. It means like so like almost nothing, but still half of the fucking Western world knows it. So yeah, I think it's like from a song, and then there was this kid that made the video with the hand motion. That's it basically, and then South Park episode also, which just reinforced it. AI slop. Wouldn't call it AI slop. Don't think so. But it is still like the. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit connected to the AI, not totally gonna lie. I mean, there's so much AI slop, it's crazy, dude. And sometimes you don't realize it right away. It's scary. Yeah, no, they're so clear. This water is better than some tap water, but it's still not recommended to drink. By the way, did you guys see the moon the last few days? Looked pretty nice. It was pretty full and no, it's okay, I guess. It's always the same shit. But it's still like when I see it sometimes, it just looks so nice. It makes me feel like nature is showing its beauty. You know what I mean? I look at nature's beauty and I despair. Beautiful as the stars in the sky. There's a scene of like Galadriel or whatever, where she like almost takes the ring. It's such a good speech. I don't remember it exactly. But she's like, oh, I'm gonna be so crazy and you all gonna go nuts because I'm so beautiful. Did it fall the sky? No, it just was fat. Huge and fat. And yeah, for the longest time there was like mist and clouds and whatever, and now the sky is clear at night, and it really looks amazing here because there's not a lot of light pollution, and yeah, it's just nice. And the moon almost always comes now. It comes like around here, which is crazy. Also, it's like between the mountains and shit. It looks awesome. Yesterday I checked computer deals and there was one like 50% off. Seems still kind of expensive, but it still would have been a good deal. Ah, shit. But yeah, I think they included the upgraded RAM prices already. Remember I started playing WoW on private server? Yeah. Just at level 60. Oh damn, nice. Must be a nice feeling. Just yesterday I watched like a 6-year-old video from Asmongold where he like flies through grizzly hills, dude, and then the music hits and it just becomes silent and remembers the times. And it was crazy times, Wrath of the Lich Kings, dude. And yeah, we did think it never ends also. But it kinda did. But yeah, yesterday I played a game and there was a character named Abigail, and that reminded me a lot of Abby from World of Warcraft. And that really want to make me come back also and play. Like Abby, always such a good friend. Yeah. And some others, like Robin, of course. Yeah. But yeah, there was this one thing which was kind of sad also. I mean, it was beautiful in a way. We like leveled up in classic re-release. But then we went like to different guilds or something at some point. That was so stupid and sad. And I think it was a little bit about loot also. And maybe I was the reason also. I kind of wanted Thunder Fury or whatever. The fucking loot, man. Destroys everybody. And to get Thunder Fury in Classic, it's like insanely low chance. And you have to almost have your own guild or whatever, or have a lot of power in the guild. AKA manipulate or whatever. Oh, bro, these ice swimmers, I swear. 30 minutes, they take the gloves off. 30 minutes, they take the gloves back on. Occupying the best sun seat. How dare they? Ah, fuck. Like, in a way, it's the best thing about WoW, the connection with people. But it's also the worst thing, because people are so greedy and somehow it's definitely not like real life, even though there is some real life components. Although I know some people who know each other in real life and play together as well. That changes everything again. Bro, I remember that one woman, she changed guilds like underwear, dude. That was a real mess also. But I kind of get it, you know, it's part of the freedom of the online communities. You can't just hop around. But somehow there's still consequences. Like, you never get to that level where you really have a guild for years and whatever. And yeah, I also feel sad about Senescence a little bit, that in the end, yeah, like I left, other left, this and that. It's like, oh, why couldn't we find a better solution? But many times I was so pissed also that everybody was just so bad, you know. I certainly wasn't the greatest player, but I wasn't invited also to kill bosses on Mythic and stuff, you know what I mean? I could do the stuff. But others sometimes just couldn't, and I didn't want to be angry at them, you know, because somebody's like disabled or whatever you want to call it, you know. And I started to feel bad for women also if they couldn't make it. But that makes you weak. And at the start of the game, there's definitely this elitism when you're like young also and whatnot. And you want to flex your armor. But now there's just transmog. And hardcore super tempting also because the people are so bad. I feel like I would be pretty good at hardcore. And recently I saw a video also, some people, they have hardcore characters with 2 legendary items. And they killed all the enemies. They killed like Kel'Thuzad in Naxxaramas, even without the world buffs. In hardcore. That's just insane. But I would be almost up there, I would say. Like, it's honestly not a very hard game if you have played it for years. And I have like 5 years of pure play time, approximately. For a while I had like 2 accounts also, which I never did in any other game. I guess maybe some, like League of Legends, but mostly to play on like America server. Leaving for playing with bad players. No. Like, honestly, I always thought you're a good tank, and I don't think that was ever the problem. And making mistakes or whatever as tanks is normal also, and that's the only way you learn. And yeah, I swear, like, the main reason wasn't necessarily leaving because of bad people. It was the combination of toxic people and bad people, but ultimately I feel like everything could have been worked out. And after leaving that guild, I felt kind of like sad about it, and I never found like a replacement really or whatever. Or maybe I just didn't want to play enough also. I had a few really good guilds, but it's just so much work. You have to be there all the time, you have to get the consumables all the time. It is kind of exhausting. And in the Mythic guild that I was, they weren't perfect also, respectively. In Mythic, you just have to have a lot of vibes. In Mythic, you're like happy when you progress 10% more HP down, which is kind of sad also. But when we killed like one of the last bosses in that city from Ensot, what's the word? I don't know. That was sick though. I was kind of proud of that, not gonna lie. A Mythic final boss kill. It's insane, dude. But yeah, I think also I just played too much, you know. After you play years and years of pure playtime, yeah, you're just burn out, and like you don't get back what you give. I think that's the main reason. You give your life to the game, and it just at some point it doesn't pay off anymore. Yeah, Tommy was annoying also, but ultimately I feel like we should have been able to deal with him as well, you know. He was just some fucking English guy, that's it. And fucking Dave, man. I kind of miss Dave also. Many of these English fuckers, they were nice. But yeah, that's the other thing again. Like, they were all English, you know. They were kind of like knowing each other in real life a little bit here and there. So they were closer to each other than we were close to them in a weird way, which is kind of sad. But yeah, we had so many Israelis also, which is kind of interesting. And Tommy was like an asshole, but he was like anti-racist. It's kind of like a nice combination. And yeah, I'm sure they only gave him leeway because, yeah, they knew him in real life. And you should have just said, shut the fuck up, or something. But we were too shy, even in the internet. Oh my god, the nice warm spot is free. Let's go over there and see. It's actually slightly warmer. I forgot about that other English guy, but yeah, he was cool also. I don't know. He was. I don't think he was even that good. I wouldn't say that. He just had a big mouth. Ah, fuck! I thought we were alone, but we're not. Damn it! Abort! Abort! But yeah, I don't know him. Also, he was just annoying. That's all I remember. And then Maxim, like, he annoyed me many times because he was bad. But overall, he was such a lovely person, man. I think. But yeah, Silver Moon, also crazy server, dude. So international. I hope it's not dead yet. Although, what does server even matter nowadays? Not too much.
Liedrum is de beste.
It's just sad and, yeah, a bit annoying that in most guilds you always feel like used a little bit after a while. Like, because the leaders, they have so much more advantages, obviously. Why can I not find the original Grizzly Hills? But tonight I like turned off a lot of like the heating because I felt like it was too much. But then in the morning I woke up. It's cold as hell. And I like cold, fresh air, but it can be too much also. Well, I thought here it might be slightly warmer, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I get it. I think I'm almost ready to return, but yeah. I would never get super crazy into it again, I think. It's actually hard to play WoW like really competitive. The housing, yeah. The housing seems super... That's not interesting to me personally, not gonna lie. That's kind of like women shit. It's still kind of cool and maybe I enjoyed it also. Would have enjoyed it in the past more. But yeah, it's not really blowing me away. What is your feeling about it? I saw you played a little. Yeah, they make a lot of money. But, I mean, it's not totally impossible that there would be some point where it will be good again. I feel like this expansion might still suck also, but in a weird way, I could believe that the next expansion could be sick. It's gonna be launched right during World War III. It's gonna be amazing, guys. Just joking about the World War III, though. I don't believe in it. Also, how do you even define that shit? I'm not sure if you guys are history buffs or not. But there's this country called Germany that went to war with the world. Not only once, twice in fact. And it was, second time was kind of close. But what are they even thinking? Are they thinking they are Mars? Going to war with the world? That guys was a no McDonald's dip. Perfectly. And they had this guy like Strankele Crankele. What would you guys do if you had a time machine? It's a classic meme also. So weird. Sometimes I feel comfy and then that pisses me off.
Nimm sportlich. Spar je.
That's please. Please. And yeah, I think WoW should be free to play, maybe for like 1 week, 1 day a week, or I don't know, 1 week a month or something. And the bosses of Blizzard should make less money and pump it all into development. Old Blizzard should come back, please. They are restricting some add-ons in the next expansion and adding them into the game instead. Yeah, that's cool. That's something that I already 10 years ago said that they should do. Because at some point I was tired also of all these add-ons, and I was like an old school player. I could do most of the things without add-ons. And it was so sad for me to see also, there's new players coming into the game, and then all these fucking nerds telling them that they need all these 20 million add-ons. And you don't really need them, of course. Some are useful, this and that, but overall, yeah, it was just a mess. And at start, add-ons used to be simple and fresh and nice. And now it's just a bloat. But yeah, I'm old also, so that's why my opinion, I feel like if I would get into WoW now, I would enjoy all the add-ons more. In general, I'm not a huge mod guy. Or only if I play a game for a very long time, which is kind of rare. Because there's just too many games. And for example, damage meter, DPS meter, or whatever some people call them. That kind of came after the aggro meter, which is kind of more important. But nowadays, everybody or most people are thinking about DPS and that just, in my opinion, it sucks. It can be fun, you know what I mean? But the most important thing in the old times was also the CC, the skill level, knowing what to do. And then only after comes the DPS. And the whole logs, I played WoW before you had logs, and now when you wanted to join some crazy raids or whatever, they check your logs, how much damage did you do in the past. All of your kills are recorded, all of your damage, everything. Sometimes there is even mistakes in the add-ons, and it might even be manipulated. Most likely. But yeah. And in the logs, you also don't see if somebody did the CC and whatnot. And that totally sounds like I'm just bad at the game. I'm certainly not the best, but it's just it's all this elitism on a next level on steroids. And I got into my WoW phase where I was having to forgive, like I said, these bad players also in the raid and whatever, and not go crazy on them. And the game changed so much also. There's so many women playing nowadays. Some of them are actually good, but on average they're still worse, I guess. Not gonna lie. Oh fuck, there was a lot of chat and I didn't scroll up. You just started outing. Right, there are a few nice ones, but when you need 20 add-ons just to be able to beat the boss, there's issues, yeah. And I feel like most of the bad players, where the add-ons should help them, they don't even understand the add-ons. I got really tired at the end of my raiding career. I said everyone was telling me you must have the same gear, talent, etc. like the pro players. Yeah, that's super annoying also. You're not allowed to have your own talents or whatever. You have to do what the best players are doing. You have to exactly copy the other people. But like with some talents, I get it. It does make sense, you know. Like there's some bosses where you honestly need those exact talents. Bro, there was this one Ensot fight or whatever. Or Katoon, yeah, Katoon, I think. Like I was like a demon hunter. I had to like double jump, double dash, and then have this backwards jump, and then do my ultimate also, just to transport the orb. You had to put the orb into like a thing to kill the shield. That was so nice and so sick. But yeah, you definitely had to have the exact talents. It's like there's just no other way. Delves. I think I only tried Delves for like a second and then it was like out. But yeah, sometimes I hated this grinding. I just started to hate this daily quests and grinding stuff. Already in Burning Crusade, the daily repetitive quests. At some point they just broke you, honestly. And then it kept going for until now. There's still like fucking daily quests. Get 5 bear pelts every day. I don't have the same gear, etc. like the pro players because I'm not a pro. Yeah. Yeah, but maybe then in a weird way you didn't sell it well also, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is a lot of stress in this and that. Oh shit, there's people on the other beach. Damn, it looks so nice from here, I just realized now. And I feel like it must be a little bit warmer over there because the sun just has the better angle on it. And maybe the water would be as low that we could have walked there, but usually it wasn't the case. But it almost looks like it is the case now. Maybe you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but we were there last year also. But it was a mess, and we had to like climb and whatever. I think it's still like too steep or whatever. But look, the beach over there. It's like a close-up beach. It's so nice. But it was fun to gather all the money. It sucks I have much money on my WoW account. 10 million gold. I mean, the good thing is you could play for free a little bit. Although you might have to make a subscription to be able to use it. For most classes, the main abilities are in general not within a certain spec. Yeah. But there is, I just meant there's like some exceptions of some boss fights where you have like certain strategy, or at least in like the higher difficulties like heroic and mythic, where you just have to have sometimes certain stuff if the raid leader decides to do this strategy. But that's kind of like something I miss also, especially because there's so many random raids and they're so easy accessible. Like nobody really explains stuff anymore. Back in the day, there was always the raid leader and he explained everything. And that could be kind of nice, depending on how good he did it. And I led some of raids also. But what's always crazy is like there's so many military people in the raid leading. And not to be negative about military people, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's still a computer game. Could handle all the games, but for some reason my alt CPU and Pro said, wow. Yeah, that's the fucked up thing also. Like you have to lower the stuff, the quality, the graphics. But then certain things sometimes you can't even see, you know. That's something that really sucks also. Like there was like some bad players that didn't see what they had to dodge. But they most likely had shitty PCs also, where they had to lower the graphics that they didn't even see the magic. And yeah, it is an old fucking game. That's why it's so CPU intensive. As far as I'm aware. And MMOs in general are CPU intensive. That's the other thing. It looks like shit, but you have to have a good computer for some stuff. And yeah, I know it doesn't look like shit, but you know, especially the animations, dude, the in-game animations. And like the face, like for a few years, the faces were kind of nice that they were upgraded, but now they look terrible again. Yeah, bad optimized, yeah. But how do you optimize also like an ancient old game, you know? It's kind of like the pyramids or whatever, and they started the foundation a long time ago. You cannot just change everything. But that's all I know. I don't know anything, I guess. And that's why WoW 2 would be a good idea, but it would cost millions and millions also. And those millions the manager and the bosses need for private parties. Yeah, they want you to know everything already. Yeah. But yeah, I'm always so torn in between because of that. Like, I want, you know, the bad players to have fun also and to be able to enjoy the game. But now there's 4 difficulties and it's just like night and day. Yeah. But it was so cool also playing WoW back in the day when we had like these old computers. That was literally insane. Damn, I just remember I had like this one girlfriend that played also. And sometimes when she would make mistakes again and again, and I tried to train her to get better or whatever, I got so angry at some point. But then later in the future, yeah, I could control myself more. But yeah, I feel so bad, like when you're like angry at your girlfriend for being bad at World of Warcraft. Holy shit. Yeah, I should just get some kind of upgrade, man. I have like i7 7700 or something. I think it's ancient, but it's still somehow like it really almost feels like a scam, these new computers, because you can do so much with a fucking ancient computer. But yeah, my phone's CPU is probably better than from my PC. Only maybe though. Yeah, they're not gonna spend that much money. But just what are they even doing? You know, Blizzard really, like, they're too big to fail, I guess. But still, why do they not make good games anymore? Yeah, Intel can be super high, yeah, for sure. Like 14900. I think there's like new ones actually. They have like a different name now. They're like X290 or whatever. Who even knows? So I don't have that kind of money. But yeah, I should set up Amazon wish list, right? Wink, wink. You remember that Swedish woman who got offended by anything with multiple relationships? Now I'm not really sure now, actually. I could remember one, but I'm not sure if you mean that one. Maybe during league and expansion. I remember Amine. Do you remember Amine? That was crazy also. And I'm kind of sad, like we broke off connections. But she like worked for the UN and shit, and crazy woman also. And she had like an older rich boyfriend and a younger boyfriend. And I assumed then there was some woman that was angry about that. But honestly, yeah, like I'm not a polyamory guy either. And most people aren't. Do you not even remember her name or something? We had too many Swedish women, I guess. Legion also. Legion is such a long time ago. Legion is when I come back after like years of break from WoW. And then I met you guys. And I stayed with you for so long, like such a loyal soldier. But Amy herself had actually like, she was like with two guys. So it almost, I feel like it can't be her. But it might have been her, and like she's allowed to do it, but others are not or something. She always told us about her chocolate baths. You think that one? Like she had like chocolate massages or whatever. Like super expensive skincare spa shit with chocolate. And yeah, didn't we have another army also, like an Israeli army? And the Maya. But yeah, by the way, I still remember also like even older guilds. Like I had German World of Warcraft guilds. It was crazy. And I miss these guys, honestly. And I think I'll probably never meet them ever again. They were so funny. Maya was from Israel, yeah. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, that one Swedish woman that I met and stuff, she could have been that also, but she also was actually married while hooking up with somebody else. Man, I feel like on the fucking North Pole, dude. It's so cold, but still sunny. Hello, once more. What's up, what's up? Bro, I couldn't finish the game yesterday. After like 10 hours, I felt like I was dying, and then I went to bed. Next week you're gonna get old as hell. You're gonna become 30, or what? Next week. Minus 15 degrees. Yeah. Cold as hell, not old as hell. By the way, these guys also going for the ice swimming. It's crazy. But I feel like they should just get a room. Cold, old, what's the difference? No, actually, the cold keeps you fresh. Up to a certain point only, though. Probably a bad joke. No, it's fine. All jokes allowed. It's just so hard to know when it's a joke and when not. Oh damn, the phone almost dying. Let's see if we can charge it, or if it's too cold anyway. Sun gonna disappear soon anyway. Yeah, it looks nice. Just another magic Sunday. I'm surprised the moon is not out yet though. Or maybe I just don't see it. Yeah, sometimes you don't get the feeling of it, indeed. I rip a lot of jokes also in chat, but it definitely doesn't transport always, especially like in the smarter channels. That's why 6-7 is so good also. Yeah, for me it was not bad so far. But yeah, the cold definitely, it just bites. And of course at home it's warm, but you cannot get fresh air all the time. That just sucks. Yo, Sabine. Yeah. The thing is about winter, I wouldn't say I don't like it. But certainly, yeah, the cold sucks. But like once the winter starts to end, I'm already used to winter. That's what's kind of annoying me. Like, for example, the darkness isn't even that bad, just cold. But when it's dark already at 5, at first it sucks, but then it's kind of cozy also. You have the safety of the darkness. And I know already in summer, dude, we're gonna struggle because it's not dark enough. And it's gonna be too hot at night. But yeah, and the bugs, the fucking bugs. But of course, it's still gonna be nice, especially around here. The summer around here, guys, it's okay. Like Merlin, also, you said you want to come in winter, but honestly, imagine all of this in summer and maybe watch some old VODs or wait until summer and then you can see how nice it is. And of course, I'm mostly just gonna be laying on the beach and drinking beer, but it's very nice. It's like fucking holidays. And you know, I have like this half fare ticket. We should try also to go, for example, to the south of Switzerland. There's some really nice spots. It would be even hotter though, so I'm not sure how much sense it makes. Maybe spring and autumn. Wie geht es dir, Sabine? Heute auch sehr gut. Hast du das Raubtier schon gefüttert? Ja, schönes Wetter, aber trotzdem sehr kalt, ehrlich gesagt. Es hat ein bisschen geschneit, aber alles schon geschmolzen. Und was gibt's noch? Ne, keine Ahnung. Ja, genau, habt ihr mal gestreamt oder so? Habe ich's immer verpasst. Ihr müsst doch auch mal streamen. Habe ich noch nichts verpasst. Das ist irgendwie gut, aber auch schade. Was ist denn los? Früher noch 48 Stunden Streams und jetzt gar keine mehr. Aber ja, ich will dich auch nicht drängen oder so. Naja, egal. Und liegt viel Schnee bei euch? Jetzt geht die Sonne hinter den Berg und dann kommt sie wieder vor. Die Oma geht immer noch am Stock. Ah, Kacke. Ja, es ist halt echt schwierig in diesem Art-Typen. Da darf man sich einfach gar nicht verletzen. Am besten. Das ist halt echt doof. Echt schade. Oh, die Batterie lädt nicht mehr. Vielleicht alles zu kalt. Ja, Batterie leer. Aber halt Gefühl von der Kälte her. War nur die Hälfte drin. You like it? Cinema. Yeah, thanks to the director and cameraman and producer, Sigmar Song. And the sun will actually come back out behind the mountain. At least last time it did. We were in another spot though, so I could be wrong actually. Kind of doesn't look like it would come out again. But it would if we were in another spot. Like on the mountain where we were last time. It's Jover. Minus 10 degrees now. Minus 1 million degrees. For these ice swimmers, they were faster. That's good. Now we can put the exposure up again. Oh my god, it's so cold right away. I look back there, it would still be nice and sunny. And I look like I'm dying. Old grown ass man. Jump scare, dude. Wait, did it almost charge? Yeah, the phone is dying. More than me. Get the gloves and the winter hat. Yeah, I don't have any of these. On the yellow tee. send more toothbrushes. Deine blauen Augen machen mich so sentimental. You think? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, the more you would be outside, the more you would get used to it, I think. Damn, that sounds nice. But do they work well? Like, even if you have good gloves, then it's fine already, you know. The heating, I think it's like an extra that might malfunction also. But it just, yeah. Most of the times you don't need a lot of winter gear. Or me personally, I don't need a lot. And that's why I don't have a lot. If that makes sense. And I actually have like this winter clothes box, but I didn't even open it. So I have stuff, you know, but I didn't even get it out. And yeah, this is how you can warm up your hands. And yeah, I guess we walk a little bit and go home because the stream is dying, and then what reason do I have to be outside? And yeah, if we can manage to get home in time, we might make cooking stream right away. Let's see. Two parachutes and one airplane, that's like 100 points. GG. Fuck, now that I stood up, I have to pee. But I rather hold it in because it keeps me warm. Or is that not how it works? Deine Zähne sind wie Sterne, gelb und weit auseinander. Don't give away any of your warmth. Never. Brace yourselves, winter is coming. Ich muss jetzt für alle einkaufen gehen. Ah, sehr gut, sehr gut. Ich bin sehr stolz auf dich, dass du den Einkauf machst. Viel Glück. Und ja, es ist eine sehr gute Idee, dass man direkt geht, wenn die Sonne untergeht. Warten diese Autos da noch? Sind die noch am Schnabulieren oder was? Like I have entrecote, like steak. And some like, kind of like a noodle type thing that you like put also just in the pan, and like sauerkraut. And I have way too many eggs still, but I don't know how I can fit that in. So basically not a lot of cooking, honestly. It should be very fast. But I could also just eat cornflakes and play the game. And now they start to drive when I'm in front of them. GG. Oh fuck, my hands are dying again because the temperature is so dropping so hard. Oh shit. Same like yesterday, dude. I feel like I'm overreacting, but my hands really hurt. It's crazy. And the beer doesn't help. And the cigarettes. It's like my body's shutting them off or something. Oh, my hands, dude. Send new hands. Bro, but yeah, when I think about that cooking stream, it kind of sucks anyway, right? Because if I would end stream right now, I could fully focus on my hands. Shit. Yeah, Marilyn is a busy man. He might be cooking or working or taking care of the family. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I end the stream, guys. I'm sorry. I have to put my hands in my butt or something. Let's rate the 88 Baron, this guy. He might be freezing also. Although he's slightly younger than us. And it's probably like Alawi said, just old. Okay, bye guys. Bye.